I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. When the solution is simple, God is answering. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. Science is a wonderful thing if one does not have to earn one's living at it. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The distinction between the past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. Without deep reflection, one knows from daily life that one exists for other people. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. My religion consists of a humble admiration of the illimitable superior spirit who reveals himself in the slight details we are able to perceive with our frail and feeble mind. Let every man be respected as an individual, and no man idolized. The attempt to combine wisdom and power has only rarely been successful, and then only for a short while. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. A person who never made a mistake, never tried anything new. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. The only source of knowledge is experience. The faster you go, the shorter you are. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The mediocre mind is incapable of understanding the man who refuses to bow blindly to conventional prejudices and chooses instead to express his opinions courageously and honestly. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. I believe that a simple and unassuming manner of life is best for everyone, best both for the body and the mind. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. Most of the fundamental ideas of science are essentially simple and may, as a rule, be expressed in a language comprehensible to everyone. Before God, we are all equally wise and equally foolish. Morality is of the highest importance, but for us, not for God. It is a myth that humans only use 10% of our brain. We're even using more than 10% when we sleep.